Rolling at the speed of sound, quickest hedgehog around. Yes, we're taking a look at Sonic Generations, which bridges the gap between old school players like me and the modern players like, well, kids. So, is Sonic Generation worth your time? Do you have an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, or Wii? Maybe even Steam? Give it a shot and let's find out. So, Sonic Generations is this weird story of how old school Sonic, who has absolutely no lines, no voice, no nothing, except for the usual boop and other sound effects that were made in the Genesis, and he somehow comes through the time warp and meets modern Sonic, who is fully voiced, fully has a fleshed out personality and attitude, and different art style as well. And somehow the two Sonics have to join forces to defeat Robotnik or some dark evil thing. I don't quite understand what's going on. It seems like a very loose, wonky story if I ever had to say so myself. So, moving on, the gameplay depends on which Sonic you're playing. Now, I personally love old school Sonic, and you're going to recognize the tried and true 2D platforming. Love it. I mean, it's about getting from point A to point B as quick as you can, and doing it basically with all the other, some of the auto plays and stuff like that when you go through a loop or whatever. It's just fast. It's speed. It feels awesome. It's Sonic. I don't know what else to say because it's got the attitude. It's got all the speed and everything I expected. They even do some remixes like Green Hill Zone and stuff like that, which were awesome. Awesome, definitely. Graphic updates, beautiful. But then we go into modern Sonic, and modern Sonic feels more like exploration because you get, well, you do have to go fast in some areas. Modern Sonic actually has more area to explore. It's not just the, hey, you can go up and down in this area, but it's also now you have actually essentially an x-axis. You can go side to side. Enemies are not always going to be above or below you, but they might be to the side. They might be hidden behind something. You just basically have to explore and, of course, get to the end as quick as possible as the modern Sonic. Fighting as modern Sonic actually took me for a loop because I have not played Sonic DX for, Sonic, what was it? Sonic Adventure for a very long time. And Sonic Adventure has it where if you want to bounce on an enemy, instead of having you actually bounce directly over them, you have to target them first and then hit them with your, hit them. Which it does some auto-targeting, nice, but auto-targeting is the only way to get to certain heights, and it seems to do a lot more that's more intricate, not as speed friendly, it's a slower game. That's kind of my complaint with modern Sonic, and I didn't like any of the modern Sonic levels nearly as much because I do have my heart in the classic gaming. I'm so used to classic Sonic and all the other speedsters, stuff like that. So I'm not as much a fan as the modern Sonic. Ultimately, though, as you're beating levels, you restore color to them or something like that. This is just weird. You restore color to them, which restores a character, and then the character tells you what's up next or something like that. But whatever, guys, whatever. And before you can fight a boss, you have to go back into the levels and complete certain challenges. So this got frustrating because I'm like, I don't care about the challenges. I just want to keep the game going. But having to go back and play different levels for different reasons? Whatever. Additionally speaking, you can buy upgrades for your Sonics. So 2D Sonic gets things that are more in line with like the quick pulse and stuff like that you did in Sonic 3. Whereas 3D Sonic can get enhanced speed, can get enhanced dash. I don't know. I really didn't like this game. This is not Shovel of Shame worthy. I just seriously had issues because I enjoyed the 2D Sonic, didn't like the 3D Sonic. I'm sure out there are people who are going to be like, no, I love Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure was great. Sonic Original was sucky. It's like, okay, it really is a preference thing. I would give this a tentative recommendation. I mean, the game has its good points, but ultimately, I just didn't jive very much with it. The bouncing back and forth and the forced bouncing back and forth just seemed like a little much for me. Morally speaking, there's not much I can say about this game. Well, okay, Rouge, the sexy bat chick. Obviously, they're trying to use her for sex appeal, so if you have issues with that, you wouldn't want your kids playing it. Additionally speaking, the game has you as Sonic, either Sonic that is, bouncing on top of other creatures, or robots to free creatures, stuff like that. issues with that, you wouldn't want your kids playing it. It's pretty childish, pretty comical. I can't really see anyone getting too worked over anything, but hey, if you're super conservative, Rouge might be the main thing that would keep you from playing, keep you from letting your kids play it. Hey, though, I gotta hear from you guys, okay? Have you played a good Sonic game lately? Because last Sonic game I've really enjoyed, was Sonic and Knuckles, unfortunately. I mean, with the lock-on technology and anything, that was the last one I really felt was a good showing in the series. But if there's anything more recent that you enjoyed, let me know. I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.